For almost a year now, I have been telling you that Canon knows exactly what they are doing with their mirrorless camera range. And for almost a year, users have been behaving like spoiled brats that were not getting exactly what they wanted. Now, many of these users, let's call them users, jumped ship and they swam across to that island that is Sony. And I have a feeling that they are going to be very sorry about that decision in the very near future. When Canon launched the EOS R, doubters threw a tantrum of note. When they launched the RP, the children of the interwebs lost their damn minds. No one, and I mean no one, seemed to pay attention to the fact that Canon was releasing some amazing RF glass. Somehow everyone missed the point, even though I kept pointing it out. The R and the RP were just to whet your taste buds, to show you how fan-freaking-tastic the new glass was. So, here we are, almost a year later, and the rumor sites are ablaze with specifications of the new beastie. Yes, I'm talking about the EOS R5, or could it be the RS? Anyway, let's go through the specs and I'll tell you exactly what I think is true. Now, I've been pretty spot on in the past with these, and I think I'm pretty damn close again this time. Name: EOS R5, or perhaps RS. There could be something else happening there, but I'm not sure. 50 megapixel full frame CMOS sensor. Whether it will be 42, 45 or 48 is still open to discussion, and I think we're just going to have to wait and see on launch day. It will definitely be running the Digic X processor that we saw in the new 1DX3. However, which version of the processor, I don't know, because you can guarantee that there's more than one version of that processor. IBIS. Yes, there will be internal stabilization in this camera. I am willing to put my head on the block on this. Rumors have it at 5 stops, but I have a feeling that it'll only be 3 stops, which would give you up to 7 stops when it's being used in conjunction with in-lens stabilization. 12 frames per second mechanical, 20 frames per second electronic with DPAF. I think that is pretty much a given. Dual card slots is a definite, one of which will be a CF Express slot because it's the only thing that will be able to handle the information from the 8K video. Yes, you heard me right, 8K video. The second card slot I figure was probably an SD. Now, goodbye touch bar, although I actually got quite used to it, but it seems it will be replaced by a scroll wheel on the back of the camera. Now, let's talk about those video specs. 8K at 30 FPS, no RAW in camera on this. I just can't see that happening on this camera. Perhaps out via HDMI to an external recorder, but don't get your hopes up. 4K 120 FPS, maybe, but more likely 60 FPS, and perhaps 120 FPS without sound and DPAF. 4K RAW, Canon C-Log, 422 10-bit internal, perhaps 12-bit RAW up to 30p. It's going to have a larger capacity battery that is the same form factor as the LPE6. This camera is going to need a lot of power to drive the new features, and the LPE6 won't cut it. While it will look like the LPE6, I'm not sure that it's going to be backwards compatible to the 5D4, etc. I have a feeling that you will still be able to run the LPE6, but I think that's going to be a loss of frame rates or something like that. It'll also have built-in 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Now, the announcement is imminent, and personally, I think it will be in the first half of February, thereabouts. These are all the specs I'm pretty damn sure about, and if I'm right, then this is going to be one hell of a camera. I also have a feeling that Canon has a few more tricks up its sleeve, and like I've been saying for the past few months, this is going to be the biggest year for Canon ever. I also have a feeling that the second-hand market is about to be flooded with a lot of Sony gear. And that is it for another video. If you've made it this far, you may as well hit that subscribe button, give that video a thumbs up and a thumbs down if you want to. You do you, and I promise that I will continue to do me. Feel free to drop a comment down below and follow me on my other social media channels over here, or I'm not sure. Yeah. And I will see you. Yes, you in the next video. Bye.